Good evening from the Central Illinois Fire Network Weather Center. I'm Larry Eastep. We're continuing to monitor some storms moving through portions of Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, and West Virginia this evening. Let's go to the radars here and we'll show you what we're talking about. First of all, we've got a pretty nasty line of storms that's been developing and moving very rapidly to the southeast. These particular storms move through the Cincinnati, northern Kentucky airport near Covington about 45 minutes ago with 70-mile-an-hour winds and reports of funnel clouds along with a rotating wall cloud. A tornado warning was issued for a short while for the area just to the south of Cincinnati. These storms have now moved through the Cincinnati area and now are moving through portions of extreme northern Kentucky, Bracken, Robertson counties, and also down near the Cynthiana area in Kentucky. Under the gun for these storms. Further to the west, we've got storms also, further to the east, rather, we have storms also moving into the Huntington, West Virginia area, Ashland, Kentucky, on over towards Charleston. Right now, Kanawha County not under a warning, but those storms, as you can see, moving right across the Ohio River you're looking at the radar actually out of Wilmington, Ohio, because the Charleston, West Virginia radar for some reason is giving us some issues this evening. So we're taking this from a good distance away, Wilmington, Ohio, up near Cincinnati, looking over, zooming in closer on West Virginia. You can see 5 counties, or 5 actual warnings in effect, numerous counties under those warnings, and again, Huntington, West Virginia, Ashland, Kentucky, Portsmouth, Ohio, all under warnings right now, severe thunderstorm warnings, and these storms are racing towards the east-southeast. They have had numerous reports of wind damage with them, so I would expect to see additional warnings as this line continues to march very quickly again along this path. You're going to see a number of additional warnings pop up. You also can see additional storms over portions of West Virginia that have kind of popped up ahead of this line, and to the north of Lexington there. You almost can draw a line from Charleston, West Virginia to just north of Louisville, Kentucky. Louisville also getting some storms this evening. They're to the north and to the east right at the moment, and those particular storms, if we can take a look at the radar out of Louisville, we can show you those particular storms. Well, looking at the radar again out of Wilmington. Let's see if we can go to this image here and show you the radar out of Louisville. Well, maybe not. I think the computer has a mind of its own, but we'll show you these storms over Washington County, Indiana right now, near the Salem area, under a severe thunderstorm warning, and those particular storms, again, are moving very rapidly to the southeast. You can kind of see the back end of that line of storms here with the image out of Wilmington moving through the Switzerland County area. Just a little bit ago, they had reports of some very large hail and dangerous damaging winds, but again, this entire line is moving fairly rapidly to the east to southeast this evening. Wind gusts in excess of 70 miles an hour. It's actually moving out of the current, there's the Louisville radar finally. You can see that line of storms may brush Louisville Metro, but it's been moving to the southeast. I think portions of Clark County on over to Jefferson County may see some high winds here in the next little while. You can see that line pretty much from Bedford to Salem right now. Right now, Bedford, Lawrence County, not under a severe thunderstorm warning, but they've actually got a pretty nasty looking cell there to the north of Salem on over into Scottsburg towards Madison. That's going to be the area the next half hour to 45 minutes that may see damaging winds. But again, this entire line is moving off to the southeast fairly quickly, and once the sun sets, we'll start to see some of that energy die down just in time to fire back up again tomorrow with the heat and humidity across the Ohio, Mississippi, and Tennessee valleys. So right now, again, a severe thunderstorm warning for Washington County and Indiana, just to the north of Louisville, includes the Salem area. Louisville, you're not out of the woods yet. These storms will move through during the next hour. Cincinnati, you're out of the woods, it looks like, for the worst of the storms. Charleston, West Virginia, still in line for those storms, and I would not be surprised to see another severe thunderstorm watch, although this line is starting to lose some of its characteristics over the past half hour or so of severe cells, but definitely the potential for some wind damage as you're starting to see this bowing of the backside of this line, definitely through portions of southern Indiana and northern Kentucky and on over into West Virginia. Again, one of those situations where the heat and humidity have just been right this evening, the ingredients for severe weather development. And it will be an interesting day tomorrow again as the continued hot and humid weather. Summertime is here a little early this year for some folks. I'm Larry Eastep in the Central Illinois Fire Network Weather Center. Stay tuned for the latest weather information.